Ladies, gentlemen, it does not get better than this when I actually get to bring you some of Kelele's finest. Some of Kelele's finest. Hello, how are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
I am good. What's your name?
The real name or stage name?
You could tell me the real name, then the stage name.
My real name is Mugoda Gordons. I'm from Bugwere, Palisa district, and my stage name is Wake Okuzukuka.
Okay. Oh, wake. I was actually going to be like, what is wake? You know what? What's your point of inspiration behind all this act?
Point of inspiration. I'm Christian. Like, I love Christ, so most of the time, it's around my faith as a Christian, but also a lot of my work as a poet comes from society, what's happening in society. So I write a lot about identity. I write a lot about mental slavery and other problems that are happening, lack of water, poor hygiene, poor education, and all these things. So, and I believe that's what poetry is about. That what someone once said, that a poet is the mouthpiece of the society. So what a poet speaks should be relevant to the society. So society plays a big role in my poetry.
Inspiration. Okay, great story right there. You know, with this whole inspiration thing, what's your day like on a day on such an event? When you're preparing, when you're out there, you know, like getting these words together. What's your day like?
Okay, I've been doing poetry for a while.
Okay.
Okay. No,
For
not
like what period of time?
like 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So most of the time I don't prepare a lot, like the whole day. Like for example, today I just came and I thought about a poem I should do, and it came to mind.
But then it takes a lot of memorizing. I am telling you, you throw stanzas out there. And I'm like, how does this guy do the whole memorizing thing? There should be a secret behind it.
Yeah, the truth is there's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't see. When someone is good on stage, there are so many trials and fails, epic fails. And the more you perform the poem, even if you're performing it to yourself in the bathroom, or you're recording yourself on the phone, it records it registers in your memory. So I've performed this poem very many times, so I know it. The poem I did today, the poem about love. So I kind of have it in my head. It's like how you know that from 1 you go to 2 to 3 to 4 because you've been yeah.
Okay, so you've performed about love. Why love today? Because I mean, it's poetic justice. Why love? Connect the two.
You okay. Why love? First of all, the whole theme I didn't understand. Honestly, I didn't understand the theme. I know what poetic justice is from school, but I didn't have a poem in that line. But the MC said people will be doing justice to poetry. In my view, that was come and execute poetry to its best. So I got that poem because it's a true story. I wrote it for someone close to my heart. Yeah.
Going to someone who is close to your heart, I've really seen you being so passionate out there. And trust me, when I looked at the like the looks on some ladies' faces, trust me, except me, of course, I should say, but everyone was like, who are some of those special people behind this good poetry? Because I must say, you're really, really good.
It's a special someone.
Your girlfriend, your mom. I'm sure it's
let's not call names. Let's not call names. But,
okay.
It's a special someone. She requested I write a poem for her, and I wrote it for her. And most of what I say is true.
Woo! True. Okay. Whoever that is,
She knows herself.
whoever that is, I know you're very lucky. So every time you go out there to do a poem, I know it ends just like any other normal day. But I'm very sure there is something that keeps you going, and you continue, like you really like continue putting that act out there. What really pushes you? What keeps you going?
There's a poem I have which has within the poem there's that question, what keeps you going? And I say, good question. And it's not food, girls, or PlayStation. It's just this man who came into my life and trained me everything like a train station. But anyway, what keeps me going is like what I said before, is that a poet is the mouthpiece of society. So most of the time I speak encouragement, I speak empowerment. So what keeps me writing is there has to be something done about some things, but also it's cool. It's a cool art. I mean, it's a cool art.
Exactly. Now, in that real point of direction, why poetry? Why not dancing? Why not singing? Why poetry?
Why poetry? I don't know why, honestly, because I started out as a dancehall artist, ragamuffin.
Really?
Yeah, ragamuffin.
Trust, and I'm really so surprised. Trust me, because everything I've had, Christ, you were nailed on the cross. So I'm really blown away when you talk of a ragamuffin.
I was mad. I was mad, but I think it comes back to the fact that maybe I did literature for 6 years, but still I wasn't interested in literature. And what really got me to start to do poetry was there was a poetry night that I used to go to. It was called Open Mic. I don't know if you've heard of it. It used to be at the museum, and I used to go there as a rapper, as a dancehall artist. But I was just amazed by the impact, the power of words. People used to speak ordinary words in a really cool way, and they just leave an everlasting impact on your heart. And so the thing about poetry is that, unlike music, if you say you're going to perform, people will rarely hear what you're saying.
Okay.
They'll just say, you got a nice flow, what you got, the beat was nice. But poetry, you have the opportunity to sit people down and speak. And I think that is,
And throw poetry.
through poetry and through it's a very good platform. Wow. Yeah, so that's why I do poetry. But I also do rap. I do a lot of rap. I'm still a rapper, and a ragamuffin sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's really good. Like you give us a blend of everything. Yeah. So I really want to let you go, but I don't want to let you go because I really want you to speak to all these viewers of City Television right outside there. So very many people have looked at your work. Everyone just goes snapping. You're really good. You're so up there.
Grace of God.
What are those things that make you stand out, from the rest of those performers out there? Because I must admit, we really have good performers out there. But why you? Why is the name awake on everyone's lips?
I believe anyone who can put their heart to something, put hard work into that particular thing, especially research. Like if you're writing about, say, photosynthesis, you have to know photosynthesis better than the audience you're going to perform to, or you have to get creative ways that have not been performed and use those. So there's a lot of hard work. By the time the product comes out as good as it is, thankfully, first of all, it's because of the grace of God. I'm a Christian and I believe a lot that all that I am is in the hands of God. So yeah, but also hard work and passion, persistence. When you're booed off stage, you use that to fight and keep going. So by the end of the day, you come out when you're persistent. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do not even know how to sum this all up, but very many people are watching you out there. Now, I want you to assure them that the action goes on every fortnight here at the Macquarie University Art Gallery, and tell them that City Television, and in particular the Art Galore, is the way to go.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wake 256 all the way from Palisa District. Shout out to all the Bagwere in Kampala, all the Bagwere in Kampala, man. We made it. Anyway, if you're looking for cool poetry spots, this is one of the best. It's one of the most authentic because it collects a group of young intellectuals together, and it happens every fortnight, every Friday, every after.
2 weeks.
Okay, it happens on Friday fortnightly. Yeah, so it happens at the Art Gallery, and it's an open night. It's a free night. So if you like to showcase poetry, this is the place to be. This is the place that has helped me grow in poetry. So yeah.
Okay, ladies, gentlemen, you heard it right from the horse's mouth. One of the best performers at the Makerere University Kelele Night. Awake himself. I do not have anything else to add, but I'd love to hear from you. What are those things that you want us to show you? What more do you want to see here on the Art Galore? Just simply go to our Facebook page, that is City Television Uganda, or you could even follow us on Twitter, that is at City Television Uganda. And trust me, all that you ask for will be delivered. I am gonna catch up with more performances because I mean, you only deserve the best when you tune in and watch the Art Galore. For now, let's go have fun.